Okay. The Terrible Old Man. I've never seen any of his other stuff. That's the only show I recognize. Well, I didn't recognize him. I looked him up, and that's when I realized he was a child actor. I mean, it's good on him for transitioning from a child actor to an adult actor, because most of them tend to fall by the wayside once they grow older. So, Angelo, where are we going? When are we going to blow this joint? I said we head out tomorrow. It's a few hours drive to Boston. How long are we staying for? Oh, I'd say just tonight. We got to keep moving. Henry Thomas. And then we head back to Arkham. That's right. I've been talking to a guy up there who might be able to get us some action, you know. Hey, speaking of action, look at that dame over there. She's got something going on, doesn't she? Incredible. Zenik. Why don't you get your pasty ass over there and give her your best line? Maybe I will, maybe I will. Get us some beers while you're at it. You still got some cash from the old broad the other night. Yeah, I got a few bucks left. I don't have a dime. Hell, that woman was sold. She couldn't even get out of the house to spend her godforsaken dollars. Better old Manuel here spends it on hooch than let it sit there gathering dust for another 2 years before she bites it. Damn right. Well then, get us some beers, boy. He's still a Gen Xer like me. I was nearly 3 years older. So when was he born? Like 70, early 70s? 71. Left click to interact, right click to observe. Inventories, top of the screen. I am ready. It's the key to our fine automobile. Got a couple bucks left. Manuel Silva. The man's built like a damn brick wall. Useful man to have around. Intimidation is his game. Angelo Ricky. He calls the shots in our little gang. The man's the size of a cockroach, but he's got a temper. That's one mighty fine looking broad. What she's doing in this pit of the town, I don't know. Nothing interesting here, just dusty pictures of local goons. First picture has a caption, a local Kingsport fisherman. Some news clippings about an incident at the local port. They're from a paper called the Kingsport Bugle. Some old postal cards put in frames. You're 74? I am December 79. Your birthday's coming up! Did it pass already? Is it February 1st? I tried to decorate this dump with some old prints. The 16th? Oh shit! It's coming up. Some fancy looking curtains. Doesn't suit this dive bar one bit. 2 days after Valentine's? Gotcha. I don't want to look outside. Hey Manuel. Yeah. What do you think of Kingsport? It's too close to the sea for my tastes. Gulls fouling up my jacket. I do not want this. What else shall we do tonight? Let's see where the evening takes us. If I had some dough left, I feel like we could paint the town, Zanuck. I can't help but feel we win a bit for the last few nights. I pissed away $100. You guys need to be more careful. Invest your money. Buy suits. And a little hat too. Hey, you stop ragging on my hat, okay? This is a finely crafted piece, made by the best hat shop in all of Boston. Good one, Zanuck. Why did he keep saying Zanuck? Get him talking about his hat again. Oh, screw the both of ya. Looking forward to Boston? It will be nice to have a rest before we go on to Innsmouth. I agree. Later. Yeah. Ricky? Richie? Go get the goddamn beers! This guy looks like my cousin Peter, but cousin Peter he ain't. Some local goon. I don't want to endure small talk with the locals at this port. You got a decent selection here. Some good hooch. I'd guess this might be the owner of this here establishment. He's been giving us a look ever since we walked in the door. I was brainstorming ideas for a birthday Valentine's painting for the stream. Oh yeah? What are you thinking of? 3 beers over here. Where are you guys from? Boston? Innsmouth? None of your goddamn business. Just give me some beers. Hey, this is my bar. You watch your manners, stranger. Folk are nice here in Kingsport. We look after each other. 3 beers. Please? That'll be $2, my foreign friend. $2 right here. 3 beers coming up. Couldn't come up with anything? AI. ChatGPT it. Gosh darn it, the barrel's dry. I'm gonna have to go roll up a new one. Sit tight. Sigh. Sigh. Dickie eaten his dinner yet? I swear, we sat a whole chocolate cake in front of his face and he didn't so much as blink. Kid's been affected. You taking him to Doc Reeves? He'll get to the bottom of it. Well, he's only been acting strange since his run-in with that old fella the other night. I shouldn't let the boy out so late. What happened? You know that very old man, a former sea captain of some sort? You see him around town? Pays for his groceries in golden doubloons. School the Jippity. I heard about him, yeah. Feeble and ancient. I heard he talks to bottles he has lined up on a table inside his house. Calls them names like Spanish Joe and Mate Ellis. It's as if he's speaking to his old crew. Yeah, most peculiar chap. Best avoid it, I think. No need to upset such folk. Something you need to teach Dickie. A bit of respect. So what happened was Dickie threw a stone at his window, you see. And the old man caught him in the act. Gave him a good talking to, I bet. Dickie won't talk about what exactly happened. Oh dear. He's a stupid boy. You go around throwing stones through old folks' windows, and well, they aren't going to be happy, no matter how feeble they are. I told him he's not leaving the house for a month, apart from going to his lessons. He must be quite a scary sight for a young lad to face. Fancy that, using gold coins for currency. Man should be sitting on a fortune. Tell me about it. I heard he captained clipper ships in the East, uncountable years back, and bought back untold treasures. Sorry about the wait. Here's your beers. Thanks. Boys, you're not gonna believe it. Got a date with that broad? He wishes. I think we got ourselves a job tonight. Spit it out then. I heard those two chaps speaking about a crazy old man who lives in town, so rich he pays for things with gold doubloons. Heck. Gold doubloons. Yeah, he's got a room in his house where he stands there talking to bottles. This is like Don't Breathe, that movie. A rich and senile old fart. Ha! This sounds like a cinch. Let's get in there tonight and see what he's got on offer. Oh boy, this should be fun. Where's the old man's house then? I don't know. They didn't say. Find out. Find out. We may find riches tonight. I'll talk to the broad first. Hey there, miss. Can I have a word with you? Leave me alone, greaseball. Hey. No need for that kind of language, lady. I'm merely trying to conversate. Go conversate elsewhere. Maybe to your mother. Ah, struck out again. Suit yourself. You got the address yet? I'm working on it. I'm already dreaming of spending gold doubloons. What are you gonna buy, Manuel? A dog. One of them real fancy ones. Gonna name him Jackson. Last year I thought about doing a zombie Valentine's painting, but I didn't do it. Maybe this year. That'd be cool. Something horror themed. Say, fellas, what was that you guys were saying about an old man around these parts? What's it to you, stranger? Oh, I just overheard your story. Sounds like a character. Indeed he is. Shuffles about with his cane, dropping gold all over the show. Where does the old man live? His house is along the coast. A crumbling ancient pile it is, too. One of the oldest houses in Kingsport, I'd venture. What's the address? Oh, you're thinking of visiting him, are you? Why on earth would you want to see him for? Treasure hunter, are you? Yes. Get out of here, you bum. We don't want no thieves stinking up our town. Yeah, get out of here before I get the town guard. No, I mean, well, yes, I appreciate the treasures like every other man out there. I have no intention of robbing the old goat. Well, then why do you want to know his address? Why should we trust you outsiders? Where's long-lost relatives? You expect us to believe that? You're clearly not of Kingsport stock. I keep seeing ads for buying gifts for Galentines. Let's do Guyentines, boys. I mean, Guyentine's gifts are Steam gifts, right? Hello again. Oh, I suppose you still want the address. How do we know we can trust you, outsider? We found something that belongs to him and we should return it. What's the item? An old ornament. Let's have a look then. It's out in the car. Bull dust. We're from the tax department. He owes us money. Then surely you would have its address on file. Get lost. We wish to interview him for the local paper. Oh yes, what's the name of the local paper then? Oh, it's the Bugle. Let's just say the wrong things. We're traveling salesmen. Oh yeah? What are you selling? Shoes. Can we have a look at them? I need some new shoes. Sure, I'm wearing them right here. You're wearing your stock? What better way to advertise? I got boxes of them out in the car. Hey, those shoes look very worn. You're full of it, stranger. Lies, lies, lies. The Times, wrong. The Commune, wrong. Oh, let's ask the bartender really quick. Do you know about an rich old man who lives in town? Can't say I do. You must. I don't gossip about locals, sir. This is a respectable town. Ah. What can you tell me about those two guys at the bar? Hey, we're right here. Mind your own business. What he said. What can you tell me about that broad over there? She's in here working all the time. Doesn't look like she's up to much. What's her line of work? Why don't you ask her yourself? Later. Let me know when you want those drinks refilled. Ooh, can I drink? Let's see if I can talk to her now. Not again, I'm busy. Yeah, what you working on, apart from looking pretty? Well, I might not look busy, but my job requires a lot of thinking. Yeah? What's your vocation? I'm a journalist. Whoa, a big shot. Why am I talking to you? Is that you write for the paper? Yes, the Kingsport Daily Star. Interesting. And get lost before I write an article about outsiders pestering local women in bars. Okay, okay, put your knickers back on, lady. I might leave the broad be. I don't want to get slapped tonight. My cheeks are still stinging from last night. Guyentine gift of the year. Don't stand in front of the TV and block the football game. Don't ask what I'm thinking at random. Stop asking if this dress makes you look fat. Sounds about right. Never ask if my dress makes me look fat. The answer is always yes, dear. I got mixed up before. We're from the Kingsport Daily Star. Nonsense. It's the truth. We're journalists from Boston. We do freelance work. Sounds like the old man could give us a great story. Imagine the tales he must have. Tales of exploration, treasure, and chivalry. You know what? Go ahead. I don't really believe you, but this is getting annoying now. The old man lives up on Water Street. His property backs on the ship street, near the shore. Outside his home are curious foreign standing stones, an unmistakable sight. Thanks, I appreciate it. Gonna kick her ass out the door if I start helping myself. Hey, fellas, I got the address. Good work, zany boy. Where is it? Back entrance on Ship Street by the harbor. Hey, we passed by that street on the way here. It's just a few blocks away. Let's go, boys. There's treasure to be had. Alright, we're here. What's the plan, boss? Silva, you and I go in through this here gate. Zanuck, you stay on watch. Okay. Before we do anything, though, looks like there's a light on up there. Zanuck, can you have a better look? We gotta make sure he ain't watching us. We didn't pay a dime for this classy ride. Some old codger back up in Arkham is probably still cursing us for swiping it. Not time to go yet. Oop, trunk. We got a leather box strapped onto the back of the ride. It's got a padlock and everything. The trunk is locked by a solitary padlock. Doesn't fit. This key is just for the ignition. Oh, okay. The stones are on the other side of this wall. I ain't going in there. It's got a bunch of weird standing stones in its garden. The patterns are not like anything I've ever seen. Maybe they're from an overseas place, or overseas someplace. Well, we could try climbing over using that street pole, but the gate seems a bit more conventional route. Jeff, you average an achievement like every 15 minutes for the amount of games you churn through? Well, this game is a very short game, so you're going to get a bunch of achievements very, very quickly. And a lot of times these indie games will give you the majority of the achievements just by playing through the game. Say, Richie, you don't have the key for the trunk, do you? No, I don't. Don't tell me you lost the goddamn key. No, no. What do you think of this place? Well, the house looks like it's seen better days. Hey, less gabbing. Get to work. Where do you think those standing stones are from? Beats me. They give me the creeps. You have the key for the trunk? Oh, balls, I do. Here you go. Thanks. I can't see what's in the window. I got a spyglass someplace. The old man's house looks ancient. We don't have houses like that where I come from, that's for sure. Bet it smells in there. Musty old rotten socks or some such. Streetlight is lighting us up to the whole goddamn world. We should move quickly tonight. It's an old looking gate. Okay. There's a key for the trunk. Okay, good robber always comes prepared. See, I'm getting like achievements for just playing the game. We got a spyglass, a crowbar, and some masks. What's going on? 1 second. Around. My dog is causing a ruckus. Just had to make sure he's okay. Alright, so we have a spyglass. I can see for miles with this thing. Masks? Not only do these improve the looks of Richie and Silva, they also allow them to get away with some serious dough. I call her Nutcracker. He's in there. Silly old fool looks like the easiest target we ever had. Good work. He really is talking to a bunch of old bottles. As long as we're quiet out here, he shouldn't notice us. He's engrossed in his queer little pursuits. Pathetic. You got our masks then? Here's the masks. Okay, get that gate open. Ha! We're in. Good work. Okay, Silva, let's go in. How are we gonna play it, boss? The old sea dog might not be too loquacious concerning its treasures. We may need to make him talk. That's if the gold is even hidden. If he is as senile as we suspect, he may have stacks of it piled up all around. Don't go too hard on the old goat. We'll do what we need to. The screams of an old man can be easily muffled. Silva, you've hit the nail on the head. Zanuck, wait for us in the car. We should be back in an hour at most. Sounds like a plan, Richie. Remember, be gentle. Oh, the light just went out. 1 hour later. What the hell is taking them so long? What's happened? They better not knock the old fella off. I told them, I said don't go too hard on the old goat. Ah, here they come. Oh, damn.
Little things make considerable excitement in little towns, which is the reason that Kingsport people talked all that spring and summer about the 3 unidentifiable bodies, horribly slashed as with many cutlasses, and horribly mangled as by the tread of many cruel boot heels, which the tide washed in. And some people even spoke of things as trivial as the deserted motor car found on Ship Street, or certain especially inhuman cries, probably of a stray animal or migratory bird, heard in the night by wakeful citizens. But in this idle village gossip, the terrible old man took no interest at all. He was by nature reserved, and when one is aged and feeble, one's reserve is doubly strong. Besides, so ancient a sea captain must have witnessed scores of things much more stirring in the far-off days of his unremembered youth.
The end. Based on a story by H.P. Lovecraft? Oh, really? I thought it was a news story. Yep, AGS. Oh, Patreon. Cloak and Dagger.